What's going on, guys and girls? Mr. Blue Star 96 here, and welcome back to another video where today I'm doing a deck profile on one of the forms of like a full deck of my Lightsworn Blue-eyes. It's not fully Lightsworn or Blue-eyes, it's got a lot of stuff in it, so there's the extra deck. I'll move that off to the side. I don't have a side deck for it. So let's get into the deck profile. So I'm running 3 Blue-eyes White Dragon, staple card in any deck. I'm running 2 Dragon Spirit of Whites. I'm running 1 Parsec the Interstellar Dragon, 1 Amorphic Goliath, 1 Supreme King Gate 0, 3 Supreme King Dragon Dark Worms for the pendulums, so I can get out some level 4s. I'm running Guard Dragon Andrake, Eren Lightsworn Monk, Jane Lightsworn Paladin, X Head Cannon, Y Dragon Head, Z Metal Tank, Komodo Dragon, 2 Kyberman, 2 Raikou, 2 Whitestone of Ancients, 1 Whitestone of Legend, 2 Sage with Eyes of Blue, 1 Maiden with Eyes of Blue, 1 Master with Eyes of Blue, 1 Protector with Eyes of Blue, the Melody of Awakening Dragon at 2, 1 Trade-in, 1 Lightning Vortex, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Dragon Shrine, simply for the plays, 1 Return of the Dragon Lords, 1 Cards of Consonance, 1 Monster Reincarnation, 1 Mausoleum of White, 1 Realm of Light, 1 Fiendish Chain, and 1 Needle Bug Nest. So that's the main deck. I will do like a little test hand in a minute, once I've gone through the extra deck, so I can show you what I can do with it at its best. So for the extra deck, I'm running XY Dragon Cannon, XZ Tank Cannon, XYZ Dragon Cannon, Blue-eyes Twin Burst Dragon, Black Rose Moonlight Dragon, Blue-eyes Spirit Dragon at 2, 1 Azure Eyes Silver Dragon, 1 Cloud Castle, 1 Hope Harbinger, or number 38 Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy, 1 True King of All Calamities, 1 Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon, 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, 1 Michael the Arch Lightsworn, 1 Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend, and 1 Curious the Lightsworn Dominion. So that's the extra deck. It's I will be changing it up. I will be changing the deck around as I go along, but that's just an introduction to it. So for some of the plays that you can do, that I tend to use a lot, is I'll get the stuff sorted so I can show you what I need. So the 3 Blue-eyes are in there for synchro and 2 fusions, and also because it's Blue-eyes. Why wouldn't you want to run 3 Blue-eyes? Dragon Spirit of Whites for the effect. Parsec, so if I've got Blue-eyes out and fielding it in hand, I can special... Well, I can... If you control a level 8 monster... Sorry, it's not focusing. You can normal summon this card without tributing. Amorphic Goliath, Pendulum, but it'll destroy itself after 1 turn. Like Pendulum Scale. Supreme King Darkworm and Supreme King Gate 0 for pendulums as well. Guard Dragon Andrake, just to test out what the Guard Dragon stuff can do, although I can't use that. It's not really meant for it. I have Eren Lightsworn Monk in there for the Lightsworn side of the deck, with Jane Lightsworn Paladin as well for the Lightsworn side. Then the XYZ stuff, they're in there, but I will be taking them out and putting them into another deck. But for now I'm just going to keep them in there. Keeping Komodo Dragon in there, because if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 dragon type monster from your hand. You cannot special summon monsters except dragon type monsters, nor conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. You can only use this effect of Komodo Dragon once per turn. So you can't destroy it, bring it back, then destroy it again to use its effect. So it's just a once per turn. So or Kid Modo Dragon, you use its effect. If it goes to the graveyard, you use its effect to get a Blue-eyes out in field if you've got Blue-eyes in hand. 2 Kyberman, so that if you have a Blue-eyes in hand, summon Kyberman, tribute it to get the Blue-eyes out. Raikou is in there, so like for the Lightsworn stuff. The Whitestone of Ancients is at 2 because why wouldn't it? Because then you can get Blue-eyes to field at the end phase. Whitestone of Legend, so you can get Blue-eyes to hand. Sage with Eyes of Blue, effect of if you have a monster, if you summon, say, the Whitestone of Legend, you can use Sage's effect on that. Discard Sage and send Whitestone of Legend to grave to get a Blue-eyes to hand and Blue-eyes to field. Maiden, normal summon it. If they try an attack, switch it to defense, negate the attack, get Blue-eyes to field. And card effects, if they try and destroy it with a card effect, get Blue-eyes to field. Master with Eyes of Blue, when this card is normal summoned, you can target one level 1 light tuner monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So you can use that to get Maiden back to hand. You can shuffle this card from your graveyard into the deck, then target one effect monster you control, send it to the graveyard, and if you do special summon one Blue-eyes monster from your graveyard other than the sent monster, you can use this effect of Master with Eyes of Blue once per turn. Protector with Eyes of Blue, probably already know this because it's in my Blue-eyes deck. Melody of Awakening Dragon, pretty self-explanatory. Trade-in, discard one level 8 monster, draw 2 cards. Lightning Vortex, discard 1 card, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Dark Hole, destroy all monsters on the field. Dragon Shrine, send one dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then, if that monster is in your graveyard is a dragon type normal monster, you can send one more dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can only activate one Dragon Shrine per turn. Return of the Dragon Lords at 1, as I said, self-explanatory. Target one level 7 or 8 dragon type monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If a dragon type monster would be, or monsters you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Card of Consonance. Discard one dragon type tuner monster with 1000 or less attack, draw 2 cards. Monster Incarnation, self-explanatory, discard 1 card, then target one monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Mausoleum of White, the field spell, pretty good for this deck, because if you summon a monster, you want to get another monster out on the field. It works well if you have a level 5 monster that you can use for it, but during your main phase you can normal summon one level 1 light tuner in addition to your normal summon / set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster you control, send one normal monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, the targeted monster gains attack / defense equal to the level of the monster sent to the graveyard, times 100. Until the end of this turn, even if this card leaves the field. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one Burst Stream of Destruction from your deck to your hand, which I'm not running. Realm of Light, each time a card is sent, this is the Lightsworn field spell. Each time a card is sent from your deck to the graveyard, place one shrine counter on this card. All Lightsworn monsters gain 100 attack for each shrine counter on this card. If this card would be destroyed by a card effect, remove 2 shrine counters from this card instead. Fiendish Chain. Activate this card by targeting one effect monster on the field. Negate the effects of that face-up monster while it is on the field. Also, that face-up monster cannot attack when it is destroyed. Destroy this card. And Needle Bug Nest. Send the top 5 cards of your deck to the graveyard. So it's good to get in the Whitestone of Legend, Whitestone of Ancients into the grave, which means you can get Blue-eyes to hand or Blue-eyes to field, either during the turn or at the end of the turn. And also, that's just the main deck. It is subject to change when I get the cards for it. And it will be a 60 card deck instead of a regular 40 to 50 card deck, simply because of the Lightsworn support that I've got in it. So for this, the reason why I'm running 2 Blue-eyes Spirit Dragons is that I can use one to go into Azure Eyes, which has 2 effects, and Blue-eyes Spirit Dragon can use that to go into Azure Eyes or Black Rose, or even Michael the Arch Lightsworn. Scarlight is only in there because it's a level 8 and it's easy to go into, and I can always, that's normally what I tend to go into as level 8s. but I will be doing some modifications to this deck, as I've said. But hopefully you have enjoyed this little deck profile. Bring the cards in and set it back up again. But hopefully you have enjoyed this deck V1 deck profile. This is technically a follow-on from the deck progress video I made a couple weeks ago, but it is changing. Also, I will be, when I've got all the cards, I will be doing a full deck profile on this deck and the final version of my Blue-eyes deck. So simply because that way it'll be 100% complete, and that'll be fine. Also, let me know if you want to see a cubic deck profile. Well, I've already done a deck profile, but a cubic first hand test. Well, what I think would be a decent first hand. Not that you'll get it all the time, or even get it at all. But the next video of this, like the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, will be a deck test hand with this deck. For what I think could be the best first hand for my deck, at least. Or like for this deck at least. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you haven't, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what I can improve on. Also, leave some comments about suggestions, build routes for this deck. Hopefully you guys have ideas as well, because I'm always up for listening for ideas and getting ideas and seeing if they will work and testing them out and stuff. But yeah, subscribe, turn on notifications as well, because you'll get notified every time I post a video. And links in the description for everything that you can subscribe or follow me on. So Instagram, Twitter and Twitch. I post there quite frequently. I've started live streaming on Twitch, but I haven't, well, I've done 2 live streams so far, so we're going to work on getting more live streams up there. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed, as I said. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.